Like cats. This is Nicola123 here. I'm doing a chapter. I'm reading through chapter 4, and mind you, I will probably not be able to get the whole chapter in here, but I will be putting this up just for you, and because I'm kind of falling behind. But this is chapter 4 to Crystalleyezed by Hibiscus Lime, and I will link the chapters and stuff like that to her and everything to her down below. So let's get this started. Crystalleyezed chapter 4. Constance and CH left the room in which the abnormal incident had happened and traveled to their destination, Constance leading the way. Wow, honestly, I'm a big fan of guns myself, to be honest. What about you, Stacy? CH whispered, bobbing up and down as she marched beside Constance. Stacy, what does that mean? Questioned Constance, steering CH to an outsized transparent glass container of suspicious red liquid. It's a nickname for Constance I made up. Anyhow, what about guns, huh? Oh, yes. Well, me neither. I don't know how to use guns, though. They freak me out. They're damn loud, and hey! How did you know what activity we were going to do? Also bobbing up and down. Also, stop bobbing up and down. It makes us look suspicious, Stacy hissed. You telling me off makes us more suspicious. Think about it, replied CH sassily. Nevertheless, she ceased bobbing up and down and marched like normal soldier would. Anyways, you never told me what you think about Stacy. I mean, it's a respectful name. I want a name besides CH. That title is somewhat dull, don't you think? And I knew about the guns because of the message in my AI about it. Kinda late, though, CH responded as they climbed up a flight of stairs, her simulated breathing audible. Oh, okay. I just don't want us to get caught. Constance let go of CH's hand. I like Stacy. However, I can't think of a nickname for you. Besides, what if I call you it accidentally in front of the staff? Good point. I just like holding your hand as well. Like you're my mama, CH laughed. Constance, Constance's heart sank. She always liked the idea of having children herself, but gathering no idea of what was to come in the future made her even more disheartened about her existence. Eventually, the two reached a great iron door with the sign reading Hall 1. Remember what I told you, okay? Constance spoke softly as she opened the door. The hall was bleached with blinding white lights and the flooring white lights and the flooring. The area was filled with rows of tiny child androids. VRI obviously didn't consider that 8-year-olds could differ from the height of 4 inches. The machines were all the same, holding MK-47s. And they remained completely still apart from the odd counterfeit breathing and blinking. So you finally came, Mora said, standing in front of the door, giving Constance a stern look of disapproval. Constance nodded anxiously and went to stand beside Mora. CH, stand in the front row, far left, Mora commanded. CH obeyed and stood next to a female robot with a black bob cut and brown eyes. Hello, CH said to the android. She was disregarded before CH came to the realization that standard androids do not respond to that sort of manner. Okay, far back row, you must go through the back door. Mora instructed without hesitation. All androids marched through the rear door into the hall. CH was stuck with confusion. She stared at BU and she presumed her specialty was bullets. Although anything could go for that. As with all machines, BU and VRI had scrolled on her silver chest armor and her code printed on the outside of her arms and legs. CH's trained of thought was interrupted by frantic gunfire, which caused her to visibly flinch. Constance looked up at CH, noticing the reaction, and looked at CH's eyes, shaking her head gently to imply that CH should refrain from recoiling. Eventually, the room became silent with a stillness, and finally the row left out the back door and exited to a large entrance Constance and CH had arrived from. "Where do they all go after this?" Constance inquired Mora. "In storage," Mora said. "If I may, I would like to take CH-1000 to my room to study her," Constance asked apprehensively. "You may, but I do not know why you wish to do that. As long as you return her before midnight to the main halls, so she will get her recharge," Mora responded. "Yes, ma'am, I will do." Eventually, the rows grew fewer until it was the front row's turn, and Constance could have